A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant and controversial move, the Trump administration has taken steps to bolster its immigration enforcement efforts by requesting the deployment of 20,000 National Guard troops. This request, confirmed by a Department of Homeland Security (DHS) official, marks a pivotal shift in how the U.S. government approaches immigration policy. The request has raised alarms among civil rights advocates and political analysts who see parallels between current events and historical abuses of power. The DHS's Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin stated that the National Guard would assist in carrying out the president's mandate to arrest and deport individuals deemed to be criminal illegal aliens. This announcement comes amid growing concerns over the militarization of immigration enforcement and the potential for civil liberties violations. Critics argue that the deployment of the National Guard could lead to a more aggressive approach to immigration enforcement, reminiscent of authoritarian regimes. The Pentagon has acknowledged receipt of the request but has not disclosed specific details, as planning is still in its early stages. It's unclear what roles the National Guard troops would play, whether they would be involved in direct arrests, transportation, or providing security during operations. This uncertainty has led to further speculation about the implications of such a move. Historically, the National Guard has been called upon for various domestic duties, but this would be the first time they are asked to assist in deportations at the national level. State governors may be approached for volunteers among their Guard forces, but there is no clear timeline for when this would occur. In Texas, Governor Greg Abbott has already given the state's Guard members authority to make immigration arrests, signaling a shift towards utilizing military personnel in law enforcement roles. The Trump administration has increasingly relied on active-duty troops along the U.S.-Mexico border, with numbers rising sharply from 2,500 during the Biden administration to over 10,000 currently stationed. This increase in military presence has sparked debates about the role of the military in domestic affairs and the potential consequences for communities affected by these policies. The request for National Guard troops comes at a time when tensions surrounding immigration policy are high, with reports of massed ICE and Homeland Security agents apprehending individuals without warrants. Such tactics have drawn comparisons to oppressive regimes, raising fears of a Gestapo-like enforcement mechanism. As the situation unfolds, it remains to be seen how the National Guard's involvement will shape the landscape of immigration enforcement and civil liberties in the United States. The implications of this militarized approach to immigration policy are profound, as they challenge the fundamental principles of justice and due process that underpin American democracy. With the Pentagon reviewing the request and legal considerations in play, the national discourse on immigration enforcement is likely to intensify in the coming weeks. Advocates for immigrant rights are mobilizing to challenge these developments, arguing that the rights of individuals should not be compromised in the name of security. The potential for increased militarization of immigration enforcement raises critical questions about the balance between national security and human rights. As the Trump administration pushes forward with its agenda, the response from state governors, lawmakers, and civil society will be crucial in determining the future of immigration policy in the United States. The call for National Guard troops represents a significant escalation in the government's approach to immigration, and it has the potential to reshape the relationship between the military and civilian law enforcement in unprecedented ways. The coming months will be pivotal in understanding the ramifications of these actions and the broader implications for American society. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.